These instructions are for how to add the top and bottom Bookery Edges to your paperback. Make sure you've watched the full instructional video and feel comfortable with the Bookery Edge process before you try this. This is more advanced than doing a single edge. You can start with the top or the bottom. I'm going to start with the bottom so I can perfect this process before I move on to the top edge. Place in your book press and finger tighten. The next few steps are just like a single edge. You want to make sure the book is overhanging in the book press, tighten it all of the way. Then you want to sand it until it is smooth and fine and perfectly flat. If you are using Bookery primer, this is the point that you add a layer of the primer, dry it, add a second layer of the primer, and dry it. The type of glue used to bind book edges can melt or burn at above 150 degrees, so we want to keep our heat press away from those edges. The first thing that I do is put tape down. This will leave a nice crisp edge when the design is more full coverage. Center your design and mark the outside edges of the top and bottom of your Bookery edge, and then trim. Now we want to match up our edges. There will be about 1.5 inches of overhang. Don't forget your Bookery edge will be a mirrored design of what's already on your book. So when you're folding it over and matching it up with the ink side down, the corners should match up perfectly. Tape your first edge down, pull tight across, and press the excess down against the spine. Then tape the last couple millimeters of the spine again. This is going to remind us not to get too close to that glue. With your heat press on high, I start at the spine edge, leaving those couple millimeters of space. 45 seconds, firm pressure, work your way across. Lift up and see if there's any place that needs a little bit more heat. When you peel back that first layer of tape, you should have a nice crisp line. You can immediately do the top edge. Don't forget when you're finished to finger tighten the bolts and let the book cool completely before pulling it out of the book press. Crack the book if you used Bookery primer and fan your pages. You now have a whole book finished. Display your book and enjoy. Don't forget to come back to bookerybesties.com and order more Bookery Edges.